it's Val Val. And today we are planning. So, if you go back to like March 2022, you will see there's a plan video showing you how I plan. But I have a new planner now, so obviously it's a different planning style, and I have a few other new things. So I will show you guys how I plan currently. So I kind of showed this in my video last week in restarting 2023. But I have this, which is where I write all my school assignments. So that's a week planning. Okay, we have a lot of stuff. Then we also have planning February. Kind of the cover page for February as well. February. And then we also have the plan for the week. I didn't know what to plan this week actually, and I feel chaotic because of it. But I will show you guys kind of how I will obviously get grading goals, but like how I plan the week spread, the month spread, and like the cover page kind of. And this is just where I write all my school assignments. So we're gonna start with that, and then we'll go through all the stuff I do for this. Literally while I was doing that, I could only come up with like 3 things that are happening this week, but as the week goes on, I'll think more. Okay, let's start with the month. So, February. And I'm gonna look at the like very beginning. You have like just a bunch of pages of all the days, and I wrote in what I have those days, so I'm gonna go check that and copy that onto my February spread. So this is just an overview. I kind of write down like what I have, but I have ballet, for example, Valentine's Day, different stuff, what I need to post on which day, auditions, and a school dance on there, so stuff like that. I write that all down, and then I kind of copy the stuff if I have anything that I need to write down on my weekly spread. Also, it's always important to have a snack while planning and a beverage, but my beverage is over there for some reason. Alright, next we're gonna do kind of, I call it the cover of February. So also, if you're curious, this is from the Happy Planner. It's like the big Happy Planner, I think, for Christmas. Anywho, I already marked for all the whatchamacallits, all the months, the color scheme I want. So that's the color scheme for February. And then right here I write priorities. Priorities, goals, and then important dates go here. So goals, priorities, important dates, and then this I kind of just make a cute little thing, and then the quote is make every day count. So remember that for February. I am aware that we are very much so into February by now, when this video was being posted, but whatever. So I'm just gonna kind of write down priorities. I don't really know what my priorities are this month, if I'm gonna be honest. Oh, I actually do. Alright. Goals, I'll just write down some of my goals for 2023, and I filter a few in here, make them like break them down kind of. So for example, some of my beginning goals for the year, let me find them, would be, can't even find them. So like my beginning goals of the year, for example, hydrate more. I'll break that down into something smaller, and then I'll pick like 3 of the goals I set and kind of break them down into smaller ones, and those will be my goals for February. So then once all the months pile up together, it will kind of build up to all my goals completed, hopefully. And then important dates, I'll just look once again at my monthly spread and write those down. Okay, let's go. So I kind of made my goals and all that. Most of the like priorities are also in the goals, but it's like the most important ones. And then now I'm gonna kind of create a little fun spread in the center. So I'm not an artist, obviously. Let me show you guys what it looks like. So that's just my spread, and then I wrote down a quote. Actually a quote from my vision board. Go watch my 2023 vision board video, which it's just like, actually it kind of looks like my vision board because my vision board's in a heart. But I have a lot of quotes on there, so I just wrote down one of them. So I did that. Yeah, so that's all a lot of stuff. But now I'm gonna talk you guys through how I do this lovely fellow. Emphasis on lovely. Weekly spreads a lot. Okay, but here we have the tasks. So I write down. So basically, first I write down everything that I need to do on these days, and then I write down my main goals here, important things, looking ahead, notes, self-explanatory stuff, and then right here I kind of add little almost lines with Monday, Tuesday, and so on. And then once I have these down, I usually have about 3 per day. I write down kind of these and then I can check them off throughout the week. Once it's done, but let's get to it. Okay, so I finished some of it. But basically, I'm just gonna give you an overview of what I do because it's kind of confusing when I just explained it. So I'm gonna show you guys what it actually looks like in a sec. But I want to just start off by saying most of these goals might sound stupid. And even reading them, they're kind of like, do you really need to write that down? But some days, I just need to put down the thoughts that I have because every day I have another to-do list. I have a lot of to-do lists. Because it's also just satisfying to just be like, I did that. Even if it's like the smallest thing, like go downstairs. Not that small, but like charge your computer, my school computer, because I always forget to do that. But being able to check it off and looking at it and be like, oh, I forgot to do that. Even if it's that simple. Or I'm also trying to build the habit of doing it. So by checking it off every day, that helps. So even if they sound stupid, having 3 goals per day, and then you can add on every day because I have more goals every day. It helps to be like, I did that still, and I still accomplished something in the day. And then I always write down my main goals, which are usually the bigger ones out of the 3, but sometimes they're not. I haven't finished Saturday or Sunday, but it's okay. So you can see all my main goals for each of these days. Obviously I still want to do the other things, but if I don't get anything else done, I want these done. And then usually on like Saturday, I usually do that's my procrastination day on what I didn't get done on these days. And then over here, so basically I write this stuff down first. Also, if you're wondering what these are, that means white, that means red. Once I do these, I write down, you can see Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I write down everything I need to get done on those days. Obviously, I still need to fill these in. But like I said, as I don't complete things during the week, that's what these 2 days are for. Oh, I already know I'm gonna plan on Sunday. Let's have that. Because I need to plan for the week that's next. And then we're gonna set up next week. Because that's also things I always try and get done every week. Like set up. I always need to set up like just writing down main goals or anything I already know is happening, kind of what the looking ahead is. And then I also usually preset these, but I haven't done that yet for this thing. Anyhow, now I'm just gonna write my important and looking ahead and notes, which I really have none currently. Like I said, a lot of these kind of just come out through the week and it's just good to look at it overall. But yeah, so I write down all this, write down my main goals, and write down and I check it off throughout the week. Pretty simple planning my month for February and how I plan pretty much every month with this spread specifically. I will show you one of these every year on how I plan with my new spread. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next week for a Valentine's Day vlog.